Okay, I am back streaming again. On the chance you saw my stream yesterday, I streamed a bit of the game last night. Was made it to the water shrine or sunken shrine. That's where I'm at right now. Uh, but as it was getting late, I started getting tired, and I kind of got turned around and lost, and I was too tired to really focus, and I just got lost. Ended up bailing out. But I think well, I'm more awake now, and I am back. I want to try and finish it up. On my first playthrough, I managed to pick up a lot of the chests that are in here, so I really don't need to do any searching around or exploring in here. I think I've got everything. I'm going to try and just get right to the boss and beat this place. So here it is, Sunken Shrine. If I get to the end of this, I think there's a Kraken or some, either way, the water fiend, who I believe is a Kraken. And then I should be able to restore the water crystal, and then that's 3 of the 4 crystals that are restored. So the bad guys here aren't too horribly bad in my opinion, or at least not with my current level. Sharks, I've been seeing these sharks for a while now. The white sharks are a little bit newer, but yeah, the sharks are by no means new. I've been fighting them for quite some time. But yeah, as you can see, my guys are fairly tough. I've just been doing a fair amount of grinding. I mean, that's what you have to do in games like this, the old school games. I don't think I want to go in here, actually. Yeah, it's a dead end. What am I doing? I believe I actually want to go this way. I've got pretty much all the latest equipment and spells. My guys are pretty well equipped. Level-wise, I think I'm over 40. Excuse me. So, like I said, I should be in pretty good shape to take these guys out. The last boss was pretty simple. So, alright, let's keep going. Last time I went over to the right. So this temple is a little weird, is my understanding. It you kind of come in at the middle, and then if you go up, that's where I went last time. There's some treasure, some exploring to do, some random battles. You go left, and that actually leads down, so you can fight the boss. The boss is on the first floor. That's part of why I think I got confused and lost last time. But I don't know exactly where I'm going. I haven't done a bunch of research or read a bunch of guides, but I do. My understanding is this is the way I'm supposed to go. I'm not sure what I'll encounter this way, other than I believe the boss is this way. This is a water shrine, so everybody's water type, essentially water type monsters. I've got pretty good weapons. My main dude's got an ice sword, so you would think it wouldn't be great against these guys, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's been pretty good against everybody. And I'm getting pretty good experience and gil from every single person I fight. At this point, I don't need it as much anyway, but it's nice. Lots of random battles. I mean, I could be running from some of these, but the battles go quick enough, I just kind of pound through it. So my party here, got a warrior, a thief, a white mage, and black mage. There's 6 different classes in this game. You can pick your class in 4 of the 6 in the very beginning of the game. I didn't actually realize you could choose your 4. I just went with the default. I guess I just kind of rushed through it. I saw these 4 and it looked like the right party, so I just kind of ran with it. Had it been a different offering, it might have stood out as wait, what the heck? There's no white mage, but this looked like a good default party, so I guess I didn't realize it was an option. But there's another 2 classes I can't even remember. I want to say one's a ninja or something. So I got poisoned here. Poison is pretty brutal in this game. It outlasts battles. And then you get hurt with it as you walk around, and it'll still be there in your next battle. So, but I've got my 4 guys. My main guy is a warrior. He's really pretty tough, as warriors are, and he's got really good equipment, really strong. I named him Chuck Norris because he's strong and tough and yeah, will beat you up just like Chuck Norris. Al, he's my thief. I just named him that for no real good reason. I was starting to name him Aladdin because Aladdin, you know, is a thief. But I got lazy and just stopped at Al. And then Rose, I named her Rose because it feels like that's the name of a female character in every single fantasy RPG ever in the history of time. So I went with Rose and then Vivi Jr. for obvious reasons because he's a black mage like Vivi from Final Fantasy IX, who happens to be my favorite character in my favorite Final Fantasy game. So I like these guys, these ghosts. I've seen them a bunch of different times as different names. I can't remember what they all were, but slight different color variations, and then they have different names. But this is a stronger one. They actually have some pretty strong attacks. I beat these ones without too much trouble, but they've given me a little grief in the past. I'm trying to remember what their names were, the other variants, but every time I've seen them, I've thought, hey, those guys are pretty cool. There's a chest. Bunch of money there, yeah. Okay. Is this a dead end? I've heard this is about I don't know, something like a 18-hour game, but I'm pretty sure I'm well over that already. Let's check real quick. 21-hour game, yeah, but I did a decent amount of grinding. So I think that's led me to where I'm at. Okay, what's going on here? Did I go the wrong way? I really don't like the map in this game. There's not a really good way to kind of navigate the map. Like what I mean is like your mini map, so you can really see where you're at. You can't see much of the area around you for context. Like well, here it's not so bad, but like, yeah, I came from the upper left here, I believe. This room appeared empty. And then it's frustrating because you get stuck in a random battle every 5 seconds. So I can't even really get a chance to look around much. So let's see, I'm gonna just double check. Yeah, so I came from up there, this way. Seems to be well, let's go down here. Okay, there's another chest. Maybe there's a door down here. Hopefully I can find the end of this place pretty quickly, because like I said, I got late last night, and I was tired going through here and just kind of got turned around, and yeah, it just didn't work out well. I was too tired wandering back and forth and getting lost, and decided to just bail out and start over again today. Yeah, good money from these guys. They're not too bad. I should check my health. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm gonna heal my mage. Named him Vivi. Obvious reasons. Money. Alright, here we go. One little shark. I do like this game quite a bit. It's just simple. And I don't mean simple as in it's an easy game, but it's a little more mindless. You know, you don't have to, I guess it's not too deep or overly complicated. Like, the difficulty is high, but it's not overly complicated. I guess I don't even know if I'd say the difficulty is high, but it's not an easy game, but it's not a complicated game. You can kind of just relax and enjoy it. And play it in short little bursts. Okay, let's see. Money. That's gonna be a boss, but that's alright. Like a mini boss. Chest contain ribbon. I don't know what the ribbon is. This is an easy boss fight. I guess like a mini boss type thing. Chuck Norris basically killed everybody in a hit or two. I mean, the last couple bosses I've actually killed pretty easily. I was surprised at how easy they were. Let's see, I came from down there, I believe. I'm assuming this is where I'm going. There are a lot of random battles in this, and they're not hard. I just kind of get tired of them. I mean, I never really skip them. I very rarely run away, although I did run from some earlier when it was bad guys that poison you, because they just make me angry. Alright, so this is the floor, I believe. Well, actually, it's definitely the floor of the bad guys, and one of the mermaids on the top floor told me that he's on the first floor. I don't know where on the first floor, but he's here somewhere. So hopefully I can beat him here, and then I will be all set. And I can restore the crystal, and I already know kind of some of the other stuff I need to do after this. I need to go, there's a waterfall, and I need to go and look around that area, see, somebody supposedly saw some metal thing fall from the sky near the waterfall, so I need to go investigate that. I did see the waterfall, just haven't gone and checked that area yet. But also I got a Rosetta Stone, which is funny, but I got it from the a chest in here. And there's a village across on one of the other continents where they speak all like gibberish and you can't understand them. So you have to take that to that village, I'm pretty sure, because I couldn't understand anything they said, and then I just happened to find that Rosetta Stone, and it cracked me up that it's literally called Rosetta Stone. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh gosh, I bet I use that to translate those gibberish speakers. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. And that's hilarious, by the way. I cracked up over that. So that's what I need to do after I beat this dungeon, restore the water crystal. There's a waterfall I need to investigate, and I need to go over to that gibberish speaking town with Rosetta Stone. I've been playing Final Fantasy 12 quite a bit lately too. I had never played that when it first came out. I was really big on playing PlayStation RPGs, but my PlayStation 2 broke like right before it came out, and I had just bought an Xbox, so I couldn't really afford, PlayStation repairs, and I had the Xbox to play, so I started playing Xbox, and then just got distracted, didn't get around to playing it for years. Eventually it came out on Xbox. It's been on my wish list for a while. I just never got around to play it because then I got old and didn't have the time. So it's been on my wish list forever, but I got a gift card not too long ago for Xbox and downloaded it. So I just started playing a couple weeks ago. I'm enjoying it. I would guess it maybe halfway through, but I like that quite a bit. Very different than this, obviously, because it's more modern. It's not a new game anymore either, though, right? That came out in like 2006, I don't know, 2005? Somewhere around there, I don't know. Earlier 2000s for sure. I think it was probably about between 2003 and 5, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, my PlayStation 2 broke and I just didn't get to play it. I have not actually owned a PlayStation system since PS2. Nothing against them. At that point, I switched to my Xbox because that's what I had. And then the next system I bought was a 360, which is probably, other than PS2, is probably my favorite system ever, to be honest. And then, what was it next? The Xbox One. And then the names have just gotten dumb since then. And they honestly just kind of blend in because the names are similar and the systems there's no real difference between them. I think that's probably similar with the PlayStations though too. Like at this point they just pump out new systems for the excuse of making new systems. There's not really big changes. Okay, sure, they're a little more powerful, but it's really they just need an excuse to charge you more money for a new system. let's see, was that Xbox? I mean, the 360 was a good system though. I miss the 360 and the PS2. I had a GameCube back then too. I don't really miss that as much. But it had some fun games. Wind Waker was neat. Pikmin was neat. Alright, here we go. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. This is going to be the Kraken. I don't know how difficult he's going to be. But you really think you can defeat the fiend of water here in my own domain? Fools, these dark depths shall be your tomb. I do think I can beat him. Alright, Chuck Norris. Do your worst. Let's see, what magics do I have that can help here? I'm going to do a quick heal. Maybe I'll protect... Sure, Chuck Norris, because he's the most important. I'm going to cast haste on Chuck Norris. Oh, he's blind. I think he's blind with his sunglasses. Yeah, so he's so strong. Now if he's got the haste, that should make a big difference. I guess I will use his eye drops. And I'm gonna heal everyone just because we're in a fight now and we've all taken some damage. Let's see, I'm also going to use haste on her, so if I do need to heal, she's all set. Good damage there. As long as I'm not doing stuff that hits everybody, I'm fine. I'm gonna heal again, actually. I'm gonna do, I should start doing some ice attacks with him, but I'm going to do it to give him haste now too, because he's my next strongest attacker. Actually, I think one of them has an attack, a magic ability that does, oh nice, miss. One of them has a magic attack that speeds people up, or, no, doubles their attack or something to that effect. Is it her? Heal, poison, silence, Dia, no. Nope. So I'm just gonna have her attack. It's not gonna do anything, I can't imagine. Temper. Raises one ally's attack. Okay, yeah, nice. He's taking hits again. Or he's blinded. I will have her heal him. Let's see how much this does. I'm still gonna have him attack though. And then I will have her use the eye drops. Alright, here we go. I'm actually gonna have him start doing magic. 600 damage. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't bad. Well, there we go. That's the water fiend. So I beat the fire fiend, the earth fiend, and the water fiend. I don't remember what the earth fiend was now. What kind of creature he was. The fire fiend was, I just fought her in the volcano. Oh, there we go. It was actually not bad at all last night when I was trying to do this. It was just late. I was tired and I got turned around. Let's talk to the crystal here real quick. This is the altar water from which the power of water flows forth. Okay, well, I got that beat. And this will take me out. I'm gonna go back and talk to the people in the town here, heal. Look at my legs, aren't they wonderful? I love legs. Do you see what I just did? Yeah, she is a mermaid. Was a mermaid. And this is how we saw some fun of the sky. Oh yeah, this girl down here wanted to save the mermaids. That's what I need to go talk to. Well, I don't know if I need to talk to her. I'm gonna go check if I need to talk to her. I don't know what the deal is with this dragon dude. Pilgrimage to the Citadel of Trials earn the recognition of the Dragon King. I must return with a token proving my strength and courage. Alright, I've already gone to the Citadel of Courage, actually. Or Citadel of Trials, or whatever. Huh, okay. Well, she's not here. I already saw that. So, okay. I guess nothing to do here. Oh, wait. I do want to heal. Buy a couple more potions. Alright, so how about her? I already went and saw her father on the caravan. He sold me a fairy, who I then freed, and she gave me the thing that allowed me to go underwater. Sunken Shrine said to be filled with riches. I was just there. Alright. Save real quick. Anyone watching this, we usually do like card openings, Pokemon, Magic cards, One Piece on our channel. That's mostly what we do. We have been playing more video games lately. Excuse me. My son and I are both anime nerds, video game nerds. He's more into One Piece. At this point, I would say I'm more into Pokemon than he is. Alright, so where do I need to go? I've got the Rosetta Stone. I need to go to the place where they were speaking gibberish, which I believe was all the way over here. Then, once I've done that, I believe they're going to give me a chime, which some people made some reference to. That then lets me get into the tower that's in the desert. Back over by where I was earlier. So, that's what we'll try here. I also, at some point, need to go over by the waterfall and look for some mechanical thing that dude just mentioned fell from the sky. And if you see these islands here, between the two top continents, all those little islands dotted with the yellow, with the yellow dots, that's some sort of cave, like dragon cave or something. And I need to go check that out too. I don't know what that is. I haven't been there. Well, I stopped in, but then I turned around and left as soon as I saw it was like Dragon Cave or something, because I got intimidated and figured I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go yet. Where do I land here? What a pain. How far off I'm going to have to land. You know what, I could land all the way down here by my boat. And this might be quicker, actually. necessarily. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. You need a pretty open area to land. I know this is open right here, but it doesn't count. That looks open. Alright, that's not too bad. These white crocodiles are actually surprisingly tough. Well, not anymore. When I first encountered them, I guess they were, but now I've leveled up probably 5 times. And I've got a stronger weapon. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man. I think this is the right spot here. Yes, this is where they speak gibberish. Lupagamido? I don't know how to pull out my Rosetta Stone. How do I teach them English? Or how do I learn their gibberish? Lupagamido? What do I do? I've got Rosetta Stone now for them. I don't know if it's for them or for me. I would have thought she's the one I talked to since she's right in front. There's not many places I can actually go here. Can't even get over there, I don't think. Is there a way to use my Rosetta Stone? Described with ancient writings. There's got to be something here that I interact with. It's got to be this village. There can't, I mean, there's no other village that I saw where it was completely impossible to talk to the people. And it'd be just too weird of a coincidence for there to be 2 villages where they talk gibberish. Did she go down further? Oh, okay. Maybe I talked to these people then. Nope. What the heck? Alright, guys. Do I use the Rosetta Stone when I'm talking to them? What do you... Does it mean something? Lupagamido. Lupagami... I don't know if that stands for something. Is it a clue to something I need to do? I've got the Rosetta Stone now. Thought that's what I needed. maybe I don't come here yet, but I've got the Rosetta Stone. And unless I need to go, unless there's something I need to do back at the town with the crystal, but I'm pretty sure all I need to do is beat that place. Actually, I haven't gone over here yet. I can probably do the same thing on this side. Maybe one of these people are who I talk to. I just need her to move. Assuming she goes down. Is she actually not going to move? No, nothing. None of them say anything. Or trigger anything. I can't go inside any of the buildings. No doors. At least not that I've seen. Oh, there's something over here. There's more. Oh, I was thinking there's somebody here. Oh, come on. I would love to learn Flare. I don't know why I can't learn it. It's not high enough level yet. I would love to learn that too. Full life. If I 40,000, I can afford it too. I wonder if you just have to be at a certain level. Alright, well if I can come over here, maybe there's still more around here. Wish I could make this map bigger. What am I missing? Must be something I needed to do back in the other town. Like maybe after I cleanse the crystal, restore the crystal, or whatever, I need to talk to someone in that town to trigger something before I can move on to this next area. That's my best guess. So let's go back there. At least now I know where to land. Hey, I have not fought one of these yet. First time I've seen one. And he's dead. It's nice knowing you. Poor Allosaurus. That was kind of cool, though. These Wyverns are pretty neat, too, I gotta say. Yeah, there must be something that I just skipped over. Once you get past, like, at Volcano, where I've got the fire crystal restored, after that, there's just been very little direction. Like, it's sort of just, alright, wander, good luck figuring out what's next. It's very vague on everything about what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to go, if you're in the right spot. I think it's sort of just like, yeah, good luck. Yeah, right here is the trials. Temple of Trials, Citadel of Trials, something, I don't know. But I went there and beat it. There's these dragon caves. I need to come back here at some point. Was this the town? I wish I could land right here. That little clearing. these trolls are fairly easy. Look kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with them. They got like the Macaulay Culkin Home Alone thing where they're let's see. Alright, let's go back up into this town. Is this the right town? It is. On rack, okay. And see if I can find anyone that's going to say anything about... Okay, I already did this one. Trying to see if I can see anyone that's going to say something that triggers, I guess, any next step in the story, right? Either about the Rosetta Stone or even about the water crystal, whatever it was. This guy is talking about the ferry. I had to go find that Underhill guy and buy the ferry from him. So that one's already, I've already done that one. Out of me way, be blessed, haven't been able to catch me a single fish. I'm supposed to keep food on my plate and hit in me belly. Cool. Okay, I need to talk. I need to go inspect the waterfall at some point. That's what he's making a reference to, and that's what this. There's a guy down there making a reference to also. I just haven't gotten to that yet. You ever hear something called Oxyel? Yes, that's what I use to go underwater. So I've already done that. Shrine sank to the sea. Already been there. Now there are mermaids living there, or so the story goes. Okay, yep. Talk to the mermaids already. Already saved them. How about this guy? Say there used to be a beautiful village about 200 years ago. It's apparently when the mermaids, the one thing sank. Are those legs really yours? Yes. So she might be a mermaid too. My father's, okay, I already did that one too. There's some people down here. I already talked to that dragon. Oh, here we go. You have the Rosetta Stone. You must say to my brother Un immediately. Who's your brother? Let's see in here. Okay, where's your brother, dude? Well, you don't know who your brother is. Just check to see if he's in any of these shops. Who is Un? Wonder if he is in a different town. So I'm not seeing anybody else. Okay, so let's check some of the other nearby towns. I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing anybody. I can't imagine that dragon's his brother. Plus, that dragon already said something else. I'm shocked I just got through there without a single random battle. Let's see, where... Just gotta look around for other buildings. Okay, I'm not going there. Not going here. Not going here. Not going here. Okay, haven't actually seen another town at all. Is this the next closest town all the way over here? It's looking like it could be. Alright, let's see. Oh no, this is Gaia. Let's see. That looks like him right there. That looks like that same guy, so I bet it's his brother. The wing of the hawk. I can't understand a word they say there. Alright, so that's where they spoke gibberish then. Yep. It's gotta be him. He's making reference to how they don't speak. What the heck? That looks just like him. And he's even making reference to that, like he didn't do anything though. Is it not him? Like, it looks just like him, so I would have thought it would be his brother. I mean, there's only like a handful of character models, it seems like. Because, yeah, there's some that look like her, too. And there's two guys in this town that look like that. So maybe that's not the best logic. Although, the fact that it looks the same as him and is making reference to the town where he says he can't understand anything they say. Huh. Okay, well, there's got to be an... Is that another person or is it the same person? Okay, I've already talked to her. That is weird though. That's the same character, and he's even both making reference to that place where you don't know how to understand them. I mean, there was a town there. Now we're getting really far, though. This is where I started, I believe. The whole game started there. What's this village? Oh, come on, I can't land there? There we go. Restore the crystals of grace. I already restored the one. Yeah, see, these two dudes look exactly the same. Stop my father's shop, okay. Yeah, tell me who your father is. I'm just a farmer. Here's, I don't know what you're saying. An airship, so they really do exist. It's true. Wonder if I have to go to, I was gonna say, do I have to go talk to Sada? But no, they specifically said his brother's name. It was not Sada. This guy, I'm trying to get up there and talk to this dude. Is that him? Oh, there's another guy that looks like that guy. Let's see. I'm using the graveyard. I don't know what that means. Oh, that is him. Just a moment. Let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenia, and that's the name of that city. Lufa, whatever. I don't know how I was supposed to know to come see him, other than I guess if I would have talked to him earlier. But even if I would have, it would have been. I might have. I can't even remember. But if I would have, it would have been hours ago. And what are the chances I'd remember his name? I just kind of looked out, I guess. I mean, I figured once he said go talk to my brother, I gotta find his brother. I just don't know which town he's in. Yeah, please teach me another language really quick. And now I can go. I'm sure I go to the other town. What do you say? It was a wing of the hawk. There. Now you can speak this language. You just learned the entire thing. It's like the Matrix. You just plug me in, and I just know. I know Kung Fu. Alright, let's go back to Loofin Doofin. Where do I park? What a pain. I think this is where I was supposed to go, at least. Loofin Doofin. Alright, it shouldn't be too bad getting down here. Well, hopefully, yeah, there's neat looking worms again. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I didn't realize I got poisoned. Wasn't paying that much attention. Alright, let's go talk. What the? Did I use the wrong item? Oh, Phoenix down. What am I doing? These winter wolves are kind of neat. Yeah, that's the problem though with them, is they do that. It's not even that big of an attack, but when you run into a group of like 6 of them and they all do an attack that hits your entire party, it's pretty brutal. Okay, ready? Let's speak. We are the Lufians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the sky people. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. Yes. Okay. Light bearers, the legends are true. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come down to save our people. Okay, somebody needs to tell me where to find this chime. You. 400 years ago, we built civilization of the highest order, even beyond the... However, this is not by history now. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. The word is composed of four forces: fire, earth, the world. Fire, earth, water, and wind. Okay, so all I have left is the wind crystal. One of these we showed greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat in that azure sea of stars. Sky people would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. 400 years is a long time, and those memories have begun to fade. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? Okay, so I bet the guy who was saying he saw something metal fall from the sky, it's one of these mechanical beings of our ancestors. Okay, one of them needs to give me a chime or tell me where to find the chime or something. I already talked to them. The castle at Fort Cyber, the cause was once home to our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is a gateway to that castle. I know where the Mirage Tower is. That's what I need the chime for. Because nobody can get in it. And you can only get in it, they say, if you heard some sort of a ringing or a chiming or something like that. And I think these guys are supposed to give it to me. Came to believe there's another entity controlling the four fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. They're all dead. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors. Instead, they fell victim to the curse of one of the fiends and turned into bats. That stinks. Stinks for them. I bet it's her at the bottom left there, because she's just standing there not moving. Tiamat blocks the power of the wind, the source of the sky people's strength. Okay, so we have to fight Tiamat next. That's cool. We struggled with our very life with Tiamat, the fiend of the wind. But our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the flying fortress. Alright, give me the chime, lady. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. We got your passage to the Mirage Tower. There we go. And even told me exactly what it is used for. So that's cool. I obtained the chime. I started streaming off it late tonight, so anybody watching this, sorry, I guess, but I often stream late-ish because I always wait for my son to go to bed, get away from the computer, and have a little peace and quiet, be done with work, dinner, and I usually play Final Fantasy 12 first, and then kind of wind down my night with playing this. But, alright, I'm going to go over to the tower, which can't remember exactly where it is, but it's in the desert. Oh, man, it's late. But, yeah, I managed to get through that sunken place pretty easily this time, Sunken Shrine. Relatively easily, at least. The boss was easier than the actual dungeon. I mean, the dungeon wasn't that bad either, it's just a pain in the butt to navigate your way through. These minotaurs look pretty neat. Another good reason my guy's named Chuck Norris is not only is he a tough guy like Chuck Norris, he's got a red outfit, like Chuck Norris has got his red beard. Now, yeah, there's a bunch of these wolves, 3, 6, 7 of them, and then they have the ice attack that hits everybody. So that's a pain if like they all were to do that. I've got a lot of health. I should be fine. I'm not worried, but I mean, it did 30 each. Yeah, 7 of them. I'd do 210 damage. I guess I'd still be fine. VV would lose almost half his life, but it'd still be fine. And at this point, I've already killed half. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Back. I thought it was here. So there it is. Yeah, I knew it was a desert. I just couldn't remember what desert. Now, where do I land? And it's long. It's gonna be a longish walk. Okay, well, I know where to go next. I've got the chime. I beat the water fiend. I learned how to speak Lufa, whatever. But I think I will go ahead and call it a night and resume tomorrow. Short playtime tonight, but it's because it's late. I got a late start tonight, but thank you for watching and wish me luck next time as I head into that tower. Bye.